Well, seems like there's always something to fix, something to repair, something to worry about when you're living this lifestyle. And I woke up this morning and today is no different. It's an awesome lifestyle, but you're always keeping on top of things, especially when you have older rigs like I got. There's maintenance, things you got to think about, things you got to double check. This morning I watched the Nomadic Fanatic's video, and I watch a lot of his videos. He's got a great channel. Check him out on YouTube here, the Nomadic Fanatic. He put out a video today and he got a blowout on his truck. He has an F-150 like mine. His is newer, but what matters is the tires. I think it was his front tire, and he was going over to California from Quartzsite. And so I started thinking about my own tires, and my plan for my truck was to go about another 6 more months from here till I can get back up north to the place I usually like to get tires, which is Les Schwab. Around here in Arizona, they don't have Les Schwabs, so that's why I didn't want to get tires here. But these tires I've had, they were made in 2018. You can see the date. Here's the date right here. See, the last 2 numbers right there is the year, and I think the 26 means the week, the 26th week of 2018. So right in the middle of 2018. And so I've had these tires on here for about 6 years now, which is generally when you want to replace them. I'll give you an idea of the tread wear. You can see there's some pretty good tread wear. I still have enough. And then you start looking for cracking, and there is like a little bit of cracking kind of on the treads. But it doesn't look that bad. Like I was saying, I was like, I can go another year. And then I look at the sidewalls, and the sidewalls actually look really good, even though they get a fair amount of sun exposure. But in Nomadic Fanatics video, and this is what I love about YouTube, and this is really the main reason I have a channel, is because I'm doing things out here, learning things, and I have concepts and ideas and systems that keep me running, and they might work for you and they might not, but it's to give you ideas. And the idea I got from a Nomadic Fanatics video was you need to take a close look at your tires. Because he was talking about cracking on the sidewalls, and that's where he got a blowout. And it looks like it kind of came from the rim here, kind of blew out this way, and then the tire is just totally annihilated. So I thought, well, let me check my sidewalls, and it's easiest to just check the outside, but who knows what's going on the inside. I haven't even checked the inside. But what I found, most of the tires, the sidewalls look great. But I did find a pretty serious, I don't know if it's a crack or a cut. It's going to be a little hard to show. And maybe if I just splash a little bit of water on here, you'll be able to see it better. And it's kind of no wonder that I haven't seen this before. Oh, that makes it harder probably to see. But it comes all the way down here. There, you can see that. And if I kind of press on it, you can see it kind of starting to open up. This may not be interesting to you guys, but when you're living like this, these are the important things to think about. So can you see that line there? It kind of stops right here. It goes all the way up, somewhere up into here. So it's basically about 3 inches long. And see, when I push on it, you can see the water in there. So what that means is this morning I'm changing my priorities. We're going to get new tires for the truck. And you know, truck tires are expensive. I got to get off-road tires. They're big tires. They're 17-inch rims. So they're a little bit more expensive. But it's pretty typical as a Nomad. You're going to need decent tires, you know, bigger tires, heavier duty tires. And these tires get used. Now the trailer, it doesn't really have special tires on it, but these are brand new. My parents got these for me. And I rode these tires for 4 years, and these ones now only have a few months on them. And these have been running really good. You know, I have had a few screws and nails in them before, but you can't blame that on the tires. So, thinking about where am I going to get tires? So I've been doing research. It seems like I got to go to Phoenix, which is 100 miles away to Costco. I can get tires there. There's also a Discount Tire in Yuma. There are tire places here, and I think I could figure out a way to get tires delivered to me and then take them into town, and then they'll pay them to install them. But I think price-wise and everything, going to Costco is probably what I'm going to do. So I'll be scheduling an appointment. You'll see that coming up. But here's the thing I'm worried about now is, and this happened in Nomadic Fanatics video, is he got a blowout on his tire. So he's like, okay, well, we got to put the spare on. So he pulled the spare out of his truck, and his spare was flat. So it's like, oh, well, I'll pump it up. I got an air compressor. You know, in my system here, I carry 2 air compressors in the truck at all times. So I always have a backup. So he plugged in his air compressor, and his compressor broke. And, you know, the compressors are not, a lot of times they're not built really well. They will break, especially the really cheap ones. So that's why I carry 2. But I'm thinking about my spare tire on the truck. So I pulled that out today. And I don't know if I've ever had to use this. This tire on here is super old, so hopefully I won't have to use it. But the tread actually looks pretty good. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pump it up. So as I'm doing my errands around here until I get new tires, if I have an issue, then at least I'll know that my spare tire is ready to go. I got, this is one of my air compressors here. This seems to be the best one I've got. It was only like 25, 35 bucks at Harbor Freight. And this works really good. So what I'm doing right now is I'm running this cable into my trailer where I have some 12-volt jacks, and this plugs right into that. And then we're going to pump up this tire. I'm not going to show you the pump up process, you know, because that's going to be kind of boring, but I wanted to instill the idea in you guys that to keep on top of things. And when you're watching these YouTube videos, and I do the same thing, I watch people out adventuring and exploring in different ways, similar ways with dogs and with cats, all different kinds of lifestyles, but I get all kinds of information and tips and ideas from those. So this is just kind of a reminder of you guys, when you're watching these videos that we put out, then think about how you can apply some of that stuff to your lifestyle, whatever it is, if you're just camping or hiking or adventuring for the weekend, or whether you're doing some long-term stuff or full-on hardcore lifestyle RV life like me and the dogs. And I have a tip for you. This pen looks like a Sharpie, but look at that color. Silver. Let's see if this works. And you got to get one of these pens. They come in like a 2-pack at Walmart. And what I want to do is I want to mark this tire so I don't lose where this issue is. Well, you can see it goes all the way up to here. So I'm just going to circle it. I'll circle it twice just so it's extra visible. And that way, when I have them switch one of these out for my spare, they won't switch this one out. And you know, the truth is, I hadn't even looked at the other side of the tires. It could be worse. So I should probably do that. But the best solution here is going to be just get new tires on ASAP. I don't have my microphone right now, so it's a little hard to hear. I'm sorry about that, but something exciting. Now, okay, I saw it. Okay. So one of my favorite things to do out here is to find crystals, and I just found one. This may not be exciting to you, but it's the kind of things I do out here, and this is exciting to me. The problem is you kind of get addicted to looking for treasure, and you just are constantly looking at the ground. You got all this beautiful landscape out here, but you're hiking, looking at the ground the whole time to try and find a freaking jewel or a chunk of a jewel. Let's take a look. And these are the kind of pieces I like to find that are kind of very clear, but a little bit colored, a little bit like amber or orange or yellow colored. For me, that is super cool. And that's just a chunk of what's left of the original piece, but I like finding that. It's like a treasure, a reward. I just found another treasure. Shoot, I cannot remember what this is called. But they're these cubes, these little black cubes that you find out here. This one's fairly weathered, but you can still see the cube shape. A lot of times they'll be, and this one is actually, basically a perfect cube. Hey, it's the wild nomad. I need to cut my hair. I cut my own hair, you know, living out here like this. And what I've been using is this right here. This, I charge this up in the sun. I'll show you how I do it right now. And it's got these AC jacks on it. It's got 2 AC jacks on there, so I can plug in my razor. And I can use that to shave my hair, or cut my hair, and shave my beard. But right now, this battery is kind of low. Actually, it's totally dead. That's the first time I've totally drained it. You can see out here in the sky, we got some clouds. It's supposed to get cloudy, but this thing will charge up once I get the solar panel out here. Even if it's cloudy, you know, it takes a lot longer. But it's completely dead right now, and I swear, as long as you have full sun, that thing will charge up in 3 hours. All right, so in here is where I keep solar panel. It's a little awkward doing things, you know, with only one hand. But hey, it's the life of a YouTuber, right? So this is how I set this thing up. It's pretty easy. A lot of people out here have these. And because, you know, some people don't have panels permanently mounted on their rig. I have 2, but I want that power to go into my house batteries. So that's why I'm setting up this auxiliary panel to keep this charged. And so I can just leave this sitting here. Yeah, it says 0. And then it tells you how many watts are coming in. Usually in full sun, you get about 60 or something like that. I think this is a 100-watt panel. Right now it's reading at 33, and here the sun's coming up a little bit more. So it's going to about 40 watts right now, because there's a little bit of cloud cover still. And that's something, like I've been telling you guys, I use that thing every day, that battery pack. Now let's just go, I'm gonna show you a few things I got around the trailer right now, just in case you're tuning into the Got Out channel for the first time. Oh, I got something new to show you too. See, I got the covers on there, and okay, let's deal with this, and I'll show you a couple more things. Dodger wanted to come out. He's been sleeping inside this morning. He's doing pretty good with the brace. You know, he can't run around very well, but he does. He does a little bit out here. You know, it's kind of rocky. He gets around pretty good. And what he's been doing, it's been pretty warm out, so he likes to lay out here. He'll lay under the trailer, but it's like, you know, it's sandy and rocky. He seems to do fine with it. He does not like Mr. Echo's bed for whatever reason. I don't know why. Mr. Echo's got this bed here. So what I did is I put this pad down here on the ground, you know, it's just like a foam pad, trying to get him to lay on it, but he still doesn't lay on it. But I want to have it out here, you know, because he's old and he likes to sleep and lay down. But the thing is, the wind will blow this away, so I kind of have it jammed under the chalk. I've done that before, and that seems to work pretty well. Okay, well, one of our fans sent us a few things that I'm gonna show you guys. You know what these are? These are going to make the trailer look a little bit better. You know, I have a pretty old trailer. It's pretty beat up. I've dinged it up and beat it up here and there. Inside is like in really, really nice condition. So I live pretty comfortably inside. But on the outside, you know, it's got some rust. It's a little crooked here and there. But everything functions great. I mean, I absolutely love my trailer. But if you look at the wheels, you know, on the other side, I got the covers on so you don't notice, but oh, Dodger's curious. See, the wheels, they're normally like this. I kind of jammed this one on here just to see how it looks. But usually what I've been doing is the trailer came with these black caps on the lug nuts, which I'm really not sure what they're for. Is that supposed to keep it from rusting or something? I mean, it looks better having black caps on there rather than just the naked bolts. But the thing is, you know, I rotate the tires every once in a while when I'm out in the sticks, and sometimes I get flats, and so I got to change the tire. And you have to take these off, and to get these things off is a pain in the butt. And you can use a screwdriver, but then you end up scraping the paint on the rims. So there, see, I just got one of these caps off, and I was trying to put these covers on, because what this is going to do is these are going to make the wheels just look a little bit better in my videos, and so that's kind of cool. It's really something you don't need. I don't think there's any reason to have these except for just it looks better, you know, because it covers everything up. And I was curious because I have these covers here for the bearing covers, and they stick out kind of far, so I was curious if this is going to fit on there. We're going to find out right now. You can see the clips on the back. There's not much to them, and I noticed they're round, so it kind of looks like they're not made to attach to the bolts. And so I tried this, trying to push it on, and I just felt like, oh, I'm definitely going to break these things. So I thought, okay, it's supposed to have these black caps on, and then these attach to the black caps, and that does work. See there, that's it. But you can see how they stick out. So apparently you don't use these black caps. You just jam these on really good onto the naked lug nuts. So let's give that a try and see if that works. Hey, Dodger. Come on, Dodger, get out of here. You're in the way. Dodger. There we go. Dodger's trying to block the camera. So I just feel like these are gonna break. These clips on here, you know, it's just plastic. This whole piece is plastic. So it's good I got this on video because it might be kind of funny. I guess, all right, let's just give it a shot. I mean, you just kind of push it on. Oh, okay, there we go. Oh yeah, that's actually really pretty solid. But apparently these do fall off. Oh yeah, that's on there really good. And I didn't have to take those bearing covers off like I thought I would, actually. It just fits right on there. That's snug. Yeah, those shouldn't pop off. It will probably be a good habit, you know, that I check these every once in a while. And on my pickup truck, you know, a lot of cars will have the same kind of deal. They have just these plastic covers. And I'm used to checking the ones on the truck, so I think I won't have any problem. Every once in a while, just walking by and giving these a kick or a hit with my hand just to make sure they're on there tight so you don't lose them. These are awesome. So thanks to one of our top subscribers, one of my favorite subscribers we got, sent us these. It's super nice of you guys. Okay, I'm gonna put the other ones on right now. I think that's gonna look a little better in our videos from now on. The next thing I gotta change now is my hair and this. You know, I'm trying to show you guys like how I live, because I know this lifestyle is unique to a lot of you, and a lot of you are watching because it's different to how you're living right now. And this is just kind of the things I do. If I listed right now all of the like technical issues, as far, or you know, like maintenance issues, things I got to do, things I got to repair, things that I've just noticed are breaking, things I got to just double check, screws I got to tighten. If I made a list, which I should probably do, there's probably 20 different things on there right now. Everything is working really well, but you saw the problem I have with the tires on the truck that I'm concerned about, which is going to be solved instantly as soon as I pick up some new tires, get some new tires on. But there are other things that I've been noticing. I've been having a little bit of issues with the toilet. The major concern right now is the leak that I had in the gray tank is back. In fact, we'll get under there at some point and you can see the JB weld I put on the gray tank, because there's a crack in it, probably about a 2 or 3 inch crack. The JB weld is actually peeling away from the tank. And you know, I did score the tank and sand it down to make it that plastic rough, but the JB weld is just coming off. So I have a new idea for fixing that tank. So you'll see that. There's so many things to do. And in a way, you know, it feels kind of overwhelming, but that's just because of my own like personality. But I'll tell you, if you want to live this lifestyle, you're going to be fixing things and ordering parts and having to go pick them up and install them, and then, oh, it's the wrong part, you got to send it back, get a new part. It's a pretty common thing, a pretty regular thing. And then you realize, oh, my power needs are changing, so I need a new solar setup. I need some new panels on the roof. Maybe I need a new battery system. These things just keep coming up. You saw me fixing the propane leak that I had the other day. And so that's what a lot of our videos have been about. And that's one thing I really like about Quartzsite is you come out here, you find a cool campsite, and the basic services that you need are all right here. And it's a good place for me to kind of hunker down and just kind of get some things repaired and ready for the road, for our next adventure. I think this is a good time to announce to all of you viewers and subscribers, hey, hit that subscribe button, by the way. I know a lot of you are watching right now and you watch regularly, but what you're doing is you go to YouTube and you type in "God Out" and then you find our latest videos. But if you hit that subscribe button, you know, you may not know, but it's totally free, and you can subscribe to as many channels as you want on YouTube. Hit that subscribe button and then you won't miss the videos that are uploaded from your favorite creators. So I'm going to announce right now, this is season 5, the beginning of season 5 of the Got Out channel. The good news is we're all still here. We're all still kicking. And we all seem to enjoy this lifestyle. Echo digs it a lot. He really likes the sun. He's a good dog. I took him out for a hike yesterday, and he's still a little bit tired from it. All right, so this is season 5, you guys. Thanks for being subscribers. Thanks for watching. Hit that like button. Let us know you're watching. We like to know you're watching. And I think in a minute, I should look a little bit different. I'll do the snap thing. It didn't work. Maybe this will work. Dodger. Dodger. Can you speak? Can you speak? Can you speak? Come on, speak. Okay, I got an idea. Okay, this is my idea here. Let's see if this works. Because I really need a haircut. and a shave. These are chicken and waffle bites. Dan Burge sent us these a while ago. You can tell Dodger wants them. Let me give one to Mr. Echo. Oh yeah. Okay, Dodger, let's see if this works. I'm gonna go really short, probably keep it a little bit long on the top, go really short on the sides and the back. And this should be totally gone. Or maybe I'll do like a little goatee. Let's see what happens. Dodger, can you speak? Dodger, speak. Speak. It's not working. You gotta speak. 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 Oh, come on, speak. Seriously? Hey, looks like that worked pretty good. Oh, but you're not Dodger. There's Dodger. And we'll see you guys in the next video.